Hey guys, how are you? So, in case you're wondering, you should say you're usually at work at this time. Well, I'm off today, but we do have some storms that are moving through southern Illinois. We're underneath the tornado watch until 4 o'clock. Let's go ahead and get right to the radar just to show you guys the information. So, we do have a line of storms moving throughout the state of Illinois. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Fairfield, along with Wayne City, West Salem. Albion, I'm going to say you guys are to the north of this. So let's go ahead and read the information here about this severe thunderstorm warning that just came in. Severe thunderstorm warning for Wayne County, northwestern Wabash, and northern Edwards counties until 1:45 at 12:53. A severe storm was located near Helm, 6 miles southwest of Fairfield, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. That's something about these storms is that they have been moving to the northeast. And so that's been a common trend with them. I was following some storms, tracking some storms in the Springfield, Illinois area. And so we have 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Radar indicated threat. Expect damage to roof siding and trees. Locations impacted include Fairfield, Lancaster, Wayne City, West Salem, Sisney, Jeff, Sims, Mount Airy, Keens, and Johnsonville. Also includes I-64 in Illinois between mile markers 100 and 106. And again, for your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building, and a tornado watch remains in effect until 4 o'clock for south central and southeastern Illinois. So, severe thunderstorm warning right now. We have a cell that's just to the north of Fairfield. As you can see, this cell right here on the reflectivity data. Nothing really on velocity that stands out at the moment. We are keeping an eye, though, on a cell in the Blueford area. Looks like this one trying to extend down a little bit. We've got a cell coming in from the west toward Johnsonville. I'm going to highlight some communities here. Going to be drawing some Pablo Picasso here. Here's Fairfield. Here's Sims. Here's Wayne City. Keens is right here. So we'll circle these as the burbs, if you will. Wayne City and the burbs. Blueford is over here outside the severe thunderstorm warned area. But again, Blueford, you got a cell right there on your back door. Johnsonville up here, Sisney over here, Mount Airy, West Salem. Albion is over here. Albion, you guys are not in a severe thunderstorm warning. However, though, you do have storms to your west that are coming in. So I would not be surprised to see a warning being issued for Albion a little bit later on if these storms manage to be strong and severe. Do have Golden Gate just outside the severe thunderstorm warned area, along with Barnhill as well. This is Highway 45 right here. Sisney, you're also part of that severe thunderstorm warning as well. You also have the 161 extension that runs right along here. You have the Clay City Dietrich Blacktop Road. Got that cell just so north of Fairfield. Got a nice little purple core on it. So got some heavy rain, possibly a little bit of small hail as well. Let me go ahead here and pull up for you while I have a moment here. Let me do this. There's something I forgot to do. Live chat's open, by the way. For some reason, I am not able to change my Facebook live stream to public for whatever reason. I don't know why that is. So bear with me as I do this here. But anyway, yeah, I'm off work today, guys. I'm off work today and having to be at home and having to be tracking some storms. So I talked about this yesterday in terms of the overview for severe weather. And we do have... this is the activity. This is where we're starting to see storms form. We do have some tornadic storms up there in the Springfield, Illinois area right up here. So you have these storms have been producing tornadoes up there. There was one that was starting to get going in the Pleasant Plains area. Those of you know I'm talking about Pleasant Plains. I've had good athletics over the years up there in that area. We do have a tornado warning just to the northeast of Charleston. That's moving out. Severe thunderstorm warning for this cluster of storms to our north. This is the same cluster that moved through Effingham. Got a tornado possible tag with it as it's right near Casey, moving through Hidalgo, Martinsville. It's right there at your back door. Marshall, nothing going on right now, but you're probably seeing some clouds over to the west. But again, here in southern Illinois, severe thunderstorm warning in effect for the Fairfield area, northern Edwards County. No warnings for Hamilton or White counties at this time. No warning for Jefferson County either, but we're starting to see these storms fire up. Let me go ahead and show you here exactly. Let me go ahead and show you exactly how these storms have formed here, because they really formed pretty fast. So I'm going to set this about 75 frames. I'm just going to show you here exactly how they formed. This is about 8 o'clock this morning. And this is like a little time lapse here for you of how these storms have formed. You just see the eruption, the explosion of these storms. So they're starting to get themselves going. Starting to see some people hopping on here. Melissa watching Golden Gate. Yeah, Golden Gate not in that severe thunderstorm warning. Paris. See Tracy watching from Paris. Yeah, Paris. These storms are firing. Now we got a severe thunderstorm warning for the Benton, West Frankfort, McLeansboro area. That just popped up as you just saw on our screen. Let me go ahead and do something real quick. Let me go ahead and adjust the frames. We'll take a look at the severe thunderstorm warning. National Weather Service in Paducah has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Jefferson County, northern Hamilton County, Franklin County until 1:45. 107, a severe storm was located near West Frankfort, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Again, these storms moving, common trend, common movement, 40 to the northeast at about 45 miles per hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust at quarter-sized tail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Locations impacted include West Frankfort, Benton, McLeansboro, Christopher, Ziegler, West City, Thompsonville, Dahlgren, Buckner, Orient, Hannaford, Ewing, Freeman Spur, and Macedonia. Also includes I-57 in Illinois between mile markers 62 and 75. There's more important routes in that severe thunderstorm warned area, and we'll get to those in a moment. But again, that tornado watch in effect until 4 o'clock. So that one just came in from the National Weather Service. We'll check on the Wayne County and Northern Edwards County storm for an update, but I want to go ahead and just show you guys some of the important routes. So you have, here's McLeansboro right here. Here's Delafield. Here's Dahlgren right there in the northwestern corner of that polygon area of the severe thunderstorm. There's Piopolis. Springerton, you're just outside of it. There's Aiken right here. Thompsonville, you are just right there on the border, but we'll say you're included for now. You got Benton over here. So right now you got Highway 14 that cuts right through, goes all the way down to Benton. Nice little shortcut there if you want to avoid 57. Speaking of 57, 57 is right here. You also have Highway 37 right next to it. We'll draw a little line because it parallels 57. You got Highway 34 right here, right about Thompsonville to Benton. Goes on a little bit past that to Buckner and Christopher area. You also have Ewing as well, Frisco. And so those are some of the highways. 142 as well going up here. You also have 242 as well, going up there to Wayne City. So again, just kind of showing you guys some of the important routes in the severe thunderstorm polygon area. One common theme I've been seeing here, checking out the other channels with these storms, is the cloud movement. It has been moving fast, as Melissa pointed out. I was noticing that up there in central Illinois with the tornadic storms around Springfield. I guess severe thunderstorm warning for Wayne County, Northern Edwards County until 1:45. Reminder of that. See if there's a update on this. 104. Time right now is 1:11. Okay, severe storm was located near Fairfield, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Again, that northeasterly track moving at 45. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, quarter-sized hail. Radar indicated threat at this time. Fairfield, Lancaster, West Salem, Sisney, Jeff, Sims, Mount Airy, and Johnsonville areas impacted by this. You actually have this cell that's moving through Mount Airy, the 161 extension, leaving the Clay City Dietrich Blacktop Road, Enterprise Road rather, and then you got these cells right here to the west of that. So Fairfield, even though you guys escaped that first storm right here, you've got some more storm activity coming in your back door. Dahlgren, Bell arrived this storm, the way it's moving to the northeast. This one could clip Fairfield as well. Time right now is 1:12. Let me see here if there's any MPing reports regarding these cells here, and I'm not seeing any MPing reports at this time. But again, they're all moving to the northeast at about 45 miles per. Again, underneath the tornado watch until 4 o'clock. And while I have a moment here, let me see here for a moment here, guys. I want to pull up that tornado watch, the one I've been referencing here. So give me a moment. So it came in right before 10 o'clock this morning. And let me see here. It looks like another one was issued for Indiana, including Indy. So that one just happened to come in. Let me see here if I can pull it up here for you guys. I tell you what, let me go. I'm on the wrong site. Let's go to. Yeah, for some reason, it won't let me change the privacy from like friends only to public. I don't know why that is. It's not letting me do it. Okay. It's so weird. I don't know. Let me pull up the tornado watch. And I'm going to sling it over here where you guys can see it. I cannot. Let me do something here. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the first severe weather outbreak we've had. It's been about a month. I think the last one we had was the EF4, upper end EF4 tornado that happened in the Marion area. Let me see here if I can do something here. We'll zoom in a little bit. Okay. Okay, so I got this pulled up here. So this is the tornado watch that I was referring to, in effect until 4 o'clock. So a couple of tornadoes possible, scattered hail up to 2-inch size possible, scattered wind gust up to 70 miles per hour likely. That's the tornado watch that I'm referring to. By the way, guys, should be able to share the live stream on Facebook. I'm on YouTube as well, my YouTube channel at DDunn89. You guys can follow me on there as well. But that's the tornado watch that's currently in effect right now. So we do have some strong, severe storms moving through southern Illinois. No tornado warnings yet. The tornado warnings have been to our north in the Springfield area. And we'll pull back the radar here for you. And we'll go ahead and just do this. Albany right now underneath a severe thunderstorm warning. So we have another one coming down the line. So Albany, severe thunderstorm warning just came in for the National Weather Service in Lincoln, West Central Lawrence County, Richland County, Southeastern Clay County until 2 o'clock. 114 severe storm was located 10 miles west of Parkersburg, 13 miles northeast of Fairfield, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. It's picked up a little bit of a speed or picked up a little bit of the pace. By the way, guys, if you have any weather reports, let me know in the live chat. Thank you. And I'll relay them over. 60 mile per hour wind gust, quarter size tail, radar indicated threat. Severe storm will be near Albany. Time right now is what? 1:15. So it'd be around Albany at 1:25. Again, I just referred to that tornado watch just a few moments ago. That's currently in effect for us until 4 o'clock. So zoom in a little bit on the storm in Albany. And I'm pretty sure, just based on this, the storm near Mount Airy is pretty strong. We're starting to see a little storm as well, just north of Noble. And Noble, you guys are also in a severe thunderstorm warning. There's Albany, there's Claremont, there's Parkersburg, there's Sumner. Bridgeport, you are just outside the severe thunderstorm warning polygon, but you have Highway 50, a well-traveled highway. 130 as well. I know there's a lot of truckers that take 130 because they want to get up to I-70 from I-64 and vice versa. You also have, as well here, you also have the Noble going up to Jasper County, that country highway of a road. Took it last year, covering the Lady Mules volleyball team up there in Newton. Neat little shortcut right there to get to Jasper County. So you have some country highways as well. The St. Marie Road as well. Can't forget about that St. Marie Country Highway Road that takes you all the way to Highway 49 in Casey. So you do have some pretty important roadways as well where this severe thunderstorm polygon warning is at. So again, only severe thunderstorm warning for you guys. Going down to McLeansboro, Benton area, we do have some people that watch us down there. Benton already getting stormed upon. Again, that storm moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. You can see right there, Benton, Steel City, Hannaford. So here's Benton, here's Steel City, there's Hannaford. Ewing is up here. McLeansboro, you're up here right now, quiet for the most part, but again, you've got some cells coming in from the southwest. Jennifer saying getting dark in Sisney as we zoom out a little bit. Sisney is part of that severe thunderstorm warning, and that's because you have, we'll say, like this cluster of storms extending from Johnsonville all the way down to Blueford. Sisney is right here, and this line moving to the northeast at about 45 miles per hour. 87 degrees at the Fairfield Airport for now. Fairfield, you dodged the first storm going through the Mount Airy, Wynoosa area. And there's that road that goes up from Mount Airy to Wynoosa to near Noble. There's the 161 extension right here. Johnsonville is right here. And you see Johnsonville getting stormed upon. Again, severe thunderstorm warning still in effect. Again, we can't rule out the possibility of a tornado or two with these cells. So far, the tornadoes have been in the Springfield, Illinois area. Time right now is 1:19. See if there's an update on the Wayne County, Edwards County storms. No new update yet. We'll zoom out here. Going to show you the big picture. Some tornado warnings up there to the north of us. Radar indicated tornado warning. Oops, that's a storm chaser. We don't want to pull up his feed. They've had some tornado warnings up there in the Springfield, Illinois area. Already started to see some severe thunderstorm warning issue for the Indiana side. Carbondale, you do have a storm down there. No warning yet for Carbondale and the Crab Orchard Lake area, but it is a strong cell that's worthy of keeping an eye on. If this cell were to continue to strengthen, I would not be surprised to see a warning issued for the Heron, Marion area, Johnston City area as well. But again, just a strong storm down there at Carbondale. There's Carbondale right there. You got this strong cell right here moving northeast. So it would not surprise me if there would be a warning issued if that cell were to get stronger. Let's take a look at the velocity data. We talked about the tornado watch that's currently in effect. I'm not really seeing anything on radar that jumps out at me. Do have a little bit, though. Let me see. Are we on the Evansville radar site? We are. We have a little bit of, again, possible rotation south of Benton right there. That may be something to keep an eye on right there. Just near the Benton Hannaford area. See if what that cell looked like, just to kind of, yeah, about this area right here. If there's any rotation or something trying to form, it'd be right there on that side of the cell in the Benton, Steel City area. Let me, it's a little bit farther down south. Let me see what Paducah has for that cell. It's kind of about the same thing right there near the Grote area. Northwest of Hannaford, southeast of Benton, right there in the area. So we'll have to keep an eye on that area for sure. But again, these storms have been firing up over the course of the afternoon, the heating of the day. Talked about how we were in the enhanced risk for severe weather, and we are at level 3 enhanced risk for severe weather. If you recall, about a month ago, we were underneath that level 4. When that EF4 Marion tornado came barreling through. Cells starting to move out of Mount Airy, by the way, moving out of the bottoms up there. Let's see, still no new update, but that severe thunderstorm warning for northern Edwards County, West Salem. We got a little thunder shower popping up over in the West Salem area. Mount Airy, you're right here. That storm starting to leave you, moving to the northeast towards Olney. So Olney, you got another storm coming up here. You have Johnsonville and Sisney. Sisney, you're right here. You have a cell that's coming in from the west, moving northeast. And again, Wayne County, northern Edwards County storm Severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 1:45. Let me see here. Again, radar indicated threat, hail up to 1 inch, wind 60 mile per hour. Radar indicated threat there with that Wayne County, Northern Edwards County storm. This is up in the Oakland area, northeast of Charleston, Illinois. MPing report, 3-inch limbs broken up there. So that's the nearest MPing report I could find, excluding the rain, of course, but that's in the Oakland area, northeast of Charleston. So, and that's in association with this cluster to our north, moving through Casey, Martinsville, Paris, knocking on your back door as well. Right there on the edge of Paris almost. Moving through Kansas, Westfield, Martinsville, Casey, Redmond, all the way up to Chrisman as well. So, also seeing a strong storm in the Dietrich area. Also Toledo as well. So a couple of strong storms starting to form there. And again, these storms have formed over the course of the afternoon. We set this in motion here for you, kind of showing you how these storms have formed. Just kind of exploded again right near the I-57 corridor as they're moving to the east. Looks like the Hamilton County storm has just been updated. I saw it being trimmed a little bit. Let's take a look at it. And it has been updated. Time right now is 1:24. Severe storm warning, severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 1:45 for southeastern Jefferson, northern Hamilton, and eastern Franklin counties at 1:23. Severe storm is located near Benton, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. 60 mile per hour wind gust, quarter size tail. It is a radar indicated threat. Locations impacted include West Frankfort, Benton, McLeansboro, West City, Thompsonville, Dahlgren, Orient, Hannaford, Ewing, Freeman-Spur, Macedonia. Also includes I-57 in Illinois between mile markers 62 and 74. So right now at the moment, McLeansboro, still quiet out there. Still quiet at this time. Here's Benton over here. You have this cell, more like a cluster of cells, but we're going to circle the main one, this one right here. It's moving to the northeast. And these storms, again, are all moving to the northeast. That's been a really common trend movement for them. And so that's moving to northeast about 45 miles per hour. Let me put a storm track on this one here because Fairfield, you guys, so far, let's see, that would be about, oh, there it is. It's about 30, the tip of it's about 30 miles away from you. McLeansburg over here, that one's about 13. Dahlgren, it's about 9. So Fairfield, that one's about 30 miles away from you right now, the leading edge of it anyway. Let's go ahead and put a storm track on this. And we'll say moving to the northeast at about 45. That's 24. About 45. Okay. Dahlgren 11 minutes, Delafield 12, Piopolis 17, Belle Prairie City 19, Mayberry 22 along with Garrison, Ayden 25 minutes, Wayne City less than 30 minutes away at about 26 minutes away from you, Sims 29 minutes, Barnhill, you could expect this storm to be here at about 33 minutes. Boylston, same for you. Fairfield, 38 minutes. Jeff, 41. Marion, 42. Sisney, 45. Golden Gate, 46 minutes. Enterprise, 49. Mount Airy, 54 minutes. Wynoosa, about an hour. Clay City, 62. West Salem, 66. Noble, 67. Parkersburg, 68. And Olney, 76 minutes. So let me do away with this here. So that is the latest track of that storm. Dahlgren starting to get stormed upon right now. Wayne City, you guys just had a thunder shower move through, just had a storm move through. Maybe seeing some clouds over to your southeast. Okay, we have an update here again. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 1:45 for Wayne, northwestern Wabash, and northern Edwards counties at 1:21. A severe storm is located near Wayne City or 9 miles west of Fairfield, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, quarter-sized tail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Locations impacted include Fairfield, Lancaster, West Salem, Sisney, Jeff, Sims, Mount Airy, and Johnsonville. Yeah, tornado watch remains in effect until 4 o'clock. See if there's an update on the Alney storm as well. That one's moving to the northeast at 50 miles per hour, 114. Severe storm was located 10 miles west of Parkersburg, 13 miles northeast of Fairfield, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Again, severe thunderstorm warning for west central Lawrence, Richland County, southeastern Clay County. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, quarter-sized tail, radar indicated threat. Time right now is 1:28. Should be moving through the Alney area, and it is right now at the moment. Get multiple storms firing up here. Again, so far, no tornado warnings underneath that tornado watch until 4 o'clock, but so far, no tornado warnings for our region. Good news there. But we can't rule out the possibility of a tornado or two. Tornado threat level was low, more of a damaging wind, hail threat with these storms. And we're underneath an enhanced risk for severe weather at level 3. So, panning back here a little bit, let's take a look to the west. Take a look at the St. Louis area. So far, St. Louis, nothing really behind it. So once we get this line of storms behind us, that's when we could expect that watch to be trimmed over. And let me see for a moment. Let me see if that watch has been trimmed. Put my laptop here off screen, off camera, but I shut it down and it's turning back on. How about that? Okay. Just give me a moment here, guys, as I pull it up here. I thought I had it pulled up on here. Okay, so that watch has been trimmed. St. Louis was a part of that tornado watch. Not so much anymore. Let me go ahead and let me do something here real quick. I'm going to change cameras here. Focus on me for a moment again. No tornado warnings at this time. So far anyway, it has been mainly to the north of us. And let me pull this up here. That way you guys can see on the Paducah site. Pull this up here for you guys. I'm going to switch over a little bit. Let's wait for it to load up a little bit here. Let me see if I can move this over. All right, here we go. So this is what I'm talking about here. And I know it's a little bit off-centered a little bit. I apologize for that. Let me move this over a little bit so you can see. Okay. So we have, this is an update. You could actually see, like Washington County, for example, where Nashville's at. I reference that a lot of times. They were underneath the tornado watch, not anymore. So now you have the yellow. When you have those yellow counties, those are the tornado watch counties. Those are the counties underneath the tornado watch until 4 o'clock. The orange, severe thunderstorm warnings. As you can see, no tornado warnings up on the board yet at this time, which is very encouraging. But again, we're seeing that watch trimmed. It was in effect for the St. Louis area. But once we get these lines, these clusters of storms out of here, that's when they'll trim that tornado watch. They did issue a tornado watch for counties, for Indy, for Indiana. So pay attention. If you know someone over in Indy, may want to text them, give them a call saying, hey, got some storms coming your way. So I want to go ahead and mention that as well. Let me go ahead and bring back up here the radar, see if there's any more updates on these storms as they're moving across southern Illinois at this time. See if there's any more updates as well here. Storms kind of breaking up a little bit. There's not really a solid line, even though they are, linear a little bit, but there's some gaps in between the line as well. Not really like a straight line that we often see with these storms. Ms. Mugridge, very heavy rain, strong winds north of Sisney. Thank you for that report. Melissa's saying the temp dropped about 20 degrees out here at Golden Gate. Yeah, Fairfield Airport right now, guys, looking here, and let me pull this up and go back to the screen. It was in the 80s at the Fairfield Airport. It's right now 76, and I know it's not updated every minute, but it goes to show you that because of the rain and storms, in the area, things have really cooled down here in Fairfield. See if there's an update. Okay. Still moving northeast about 35. That was at 121. So that was about 12 minutes ago. McLeansboro area, Benton. Let me see if there's an update on that one as well. Still moving northeast at 45 again. It's been a common trend here. Still got a strong storm down in the Herring, Carterville area, northeast of Carbondale. That one moving northeast. No warning for that one. But again, if it does get to severe criteria, we'll see a warning on that one. Okay, we do have this one just came in, it looks like. Okay, severe thunderstorm warning's been issued for northwestern Richland County, eastern Clay County. This is from the National Weather Service in Lincoln until 2 o'clock. This one just came in at 1:30. A severe storm was located near Flora, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour, 60 mile per hour wind gust. Hail, less than 3/4 of an inch. Again, it has to be quarter size or larger, which would be an inch or larger to be considered in the severe criteria. Radar indicated threat, Clay City around 1:35. I should be there about any time right now. Noble about 1:45 as well. Again, that just came in. Again, severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Richland, eastern Clay counties until 2 o'clock. So Clay City around 1:35. That should be about any time right now. Noble at 1:45. We'll take a look here at this. Again, part of that cluster that's moving through Sisney right now. Fairfield, about to get stormed upon. It's right there on the right about the Fairfield Airport, along with 45 and impacting Jeff and Sisney. Johnsonville, the storm has moved past you. You guys are good. Flora, I want to mention Flora here. Flora, you guys, even though you're in a severe thunderstorm warning, the worst of it has gone past you. It's right now impacting Clay City and Noble. But also, I know there's a lot of people that like to take that Clay City Dietrich Blacktop Road. Along with Highway 50 as well. But Highway 50 going again, getting stormed upon right between Clay City and Noble right here in this area. 45 going to Effingham is good. There was a cell to the north of Dietrich. That one's still going to the northeast. That one's just a strong cell. Not severe warned at this time. 9 more minutes to go of the Wayne County, Northern Edwards County severe thunderstorm warning. Still no update on it, but less than 10 minutes to go of that warning. We'll see what the National Weather Service does here. That'd be Paducah's call. Take a look at Olney, see if there's an update on that one. So far, no new update yet from Lincoln about that cell. See if there's an update for Hamco, Benton area. Still moving northeast at 45. So storms are moving to the northeast, but this band, as you guys can see here as we zoom out here, just to show you these storms moving to the east. Even though they're moving northeast, but this is going this way. So again, it's approaching the river. Tornado warning issued for north part of Terre Haute. Just for north of Terre Haute, I should say. Yeah, guys, it's my day off. I just got back from vacation. So, doing some things around the house, and all of a sudden I got that alert like, yep, I better hop on here and do some severe weather coverage. Again, once this line moves through, should be to where should be good. Not seeing any development in the St. Louis area, which is good, even west of St. Louis as well. Let me see off screen here. Want to refresh. What is this? I found my cursor on my laptop. Okay. And that tornado watch in effect until 4 o'clock. And let me see here. Regarding this evening, 30% chance of showers and storms tonight. So they're saying here. Then tomorrow, mostly cloudy, gradually becoming sunny, high of 85. Friday, sunny, high of 89. And we talked about this. I talked about this yesterday regarding the weather, but we're going to see the heat cranked up. In fact, I call for a high of 92 on Saturday, high of 93 on Sunday, then Monday and Tuesday, highs in the low 90s. So you'll be working outdoors. Again, going to have some heat coming in here, and heat indices as well be approaching the triple digits. Six more minutes to go of that severe thunderstorm warning for Wayne and Edwards counties. Clinsboro, you got a storm over to your west. Benton, that storm is starting to move out of there as well. You got about 6 more minutes to go. That severe thunderstorm warning. Heron getting stormed upon right now. No warning for that cell, but it does look strong. Albany area, you guys have about 21 more minutes. Live chat's open, by the way. You guys want to provide weather reports? For some reason, again, I can't change the privacy settings on my Facebook live stream to public. I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing. Let's see if I can try it one more time here. It's a weird deal. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. It's really weird. Make sure I didn't miss any reports. Thanks, Jude. Love you too. Just now saw that. Got a couple of people watching on YouTube as well. You guys can support me as well, by the way, if you want to support my YouTube, severe weather coverage. You guys are more than welcome to do that. We go ahead and pop up how you can support me on there. So you guys can support me as well. Find me on Patreon at patreon.com/Derek Dunn or on Venmo at DRK-DUN. Your support is greatly appreciated. Also see it right there at the top side of your screen as well. Got a little cell that's blown up just to the southwest of Albion. Albion, you guys, underneath the severe thunderstorm warning, you just see it just blow up here. That cell formed about what? About 10 minutes ago? Again, seeing cell pop up southwest of Albion. Again, common trend moving northeast. And probably about the same speed as the cells that we've been tracking here. Put storm track on this one. Albion should be coming your way about 6 minutes. You may start to see some cloudy skies over in Albion right now. Browns at about 10, Bone Gap at 14, West Salem at 20, along with Guards Point, Friendsville 27. Let's see. Sumner 41 minutes, Bridgeport 44, Lawrenceville 48. Flat Rock 62 minutes away, so But again, that cell really has formed just to the southwest of Alabama. We do have a special weather statement. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. So a special weather statement, you actually see it right here. I'll just draw it for you. The blue polygon area, as this one just came in. Didn't mean to do that. Just kind of slipped right there. The cursor did. But you actually see that blue right here, little blue line. Let's take a look and see what it says here. Doppler radar. This is at 141. Doppler radar was tracking strong storms along a line extending from 7 miles northeast of Sisseton to 6 miles west of McLeansboro. Movement was northeast at 45 miles per hour. That has been the consistent movement. Wind gust up to 50 miles per hour. Radar indicated gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Locations impacted include Carmi, Fairfield, McLeansboro, Albion, Grayville, Lancaster, Wayne City, West Salem, Crossville, Sisney, Enfield, Dahlgren, Jeff, Belmont, Sims, Bone Gap, Mill Shoals, Brown, Springerton, and Mount Airy. Also includes I-64 in Illinois between mile markers 92 and 130. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. These storms may intensify, so be certain to monitor local radio stations and available TV stations for additional information. Along with possible warnings from the National Weather Service, again, a tornado watch remains in effect until 4 o'clock for south central and southeastern Illinois. So that's the special weather statement. Starting to hear it rain outside of my house right now, by the way. 1 more minute to go. That severe thunderstorm warning for Wayne and northern Edwards County. Also extending to northwestern Wabash County as well. Queensboro getting a little storm right now. Johnston City getting stormed upon. That's by a strong cell down to the south. Storms are starting to cluster up a little bit. Newton, Oblong, Robinson, just north of Albany there. No tornado warnings for our region, which is good news, certainly, as we're underneath that tornado watch in effect until 4 o'clock. Mount Vernon, by the way, 82 degrees. A little bit of a glitch right there with Salem showing 32 degrees. Speaking of 32, it's awesome snow up on the tops of the Rocky Mountains in Colorado just a few days ago. It's crazy because the temperature is like 90, 100 degrees, and there was snow on the mountains. All right, so right now, you may have just saw this pop up here. You may have saw the yellow polygons do away for Hamilton and Wayne counties as those severe thunderstorm warnings were allowed to expire. Still want to stay here with you and see as these storms trek across southern Illinois to see if we're going to get any more severe thunderstorm warnings. You talked about this cell over here in the Albion area. So Albion, you're getting stormed upon right now by a strong cell that just formed about maybe 20 minutes ago. And again, these storms have been really have developed fast, developed quickly. You get common trend moving northeast at about 45. Let me see here. We do have some more storms. Got one just to the northeast of Heron we're keeping an eye on. We got one just to the south of Equality. That one moving northeast as well. These storms continue getting closer and closer to the Wabash River. Got a tornado warning for Marshall, Illinois. That one's radar indicated. It's got a tornado warning to the north of Terre Haute. Southeast of Danville. See if there's an update on that Clay and Richland County storm. I'm not saying any more updates on that from Lincoln. We do have the blue special weather statement. Let me pop that up again here for those of you that just may have tuned in. But again, a special weather statement that would be when they issue it when they have strong storms, just to provide some information about them. Even though it's not the yellow polygon area, but again, got some strong storms. They were severe. They did meet severe criteria, but now that there's no more severe thunderstorm warnings, for Wayne and Hamilton counties, and Edwards and Wabash, they've decided just to do a special weather statement instead. But strong storms moving to the northeast about 45. They could intensify. Again, you still got plenty of heating to go in the day. You still have some energy and atmosphere to draw from. So for those of you in southwestern Indiana, I would definitely keep an eye on these storms for sure. Again, they can intensify, they can strengthen once again. And if you look at this here, folks, there's really this area right here. There's really nothing. You do have a little cell to the west of Mount Vernon, Indiana, but there's really nothing in Princeton, Jasper, Evansville, Boonville at this time. So if I'm someone that lives over in this circle part, I'd definitely be keeping an eye on these storms for sure. Heavy rain coming down to my house. I can hear it outside. Thanks, Vicky. Appreciate the compliment. Thank you. Again, I apologize, guys. Usually I have my Facebook live feed of severe weather on public, but for some reason it's not allowing me to change that. I don't know why. It's a Facebook thing. That's all I got to say. It's a Facebook thing. I am on YouTube, by the way. Check me out on YouTube as well. At DunDerek89. I typed an overview, and I did for YouTube. I should have said severe weather coverage. Same way with Facebook, so my bad, guys. Hearing the rain coming down. My house, Fairfield getting stormed upon right now. Get just a strong storm moving through. Not warned. It was warned earlier. Excuse me. It was. Hang on here. Need water. That was the man. That was the bluesy version of me that was coming out. I don't know. As you can see right there, special weather statement. Clay and Richland counties, Clay City, Noble, you guys have about 11 more minutes to go of that severe thunderstorm warning, though. Clay City, you guys, you're on the back side of that cell. It's moving out. Noble, still getting stormed upon. Albany, getting stormed upon once again. Lawrenceville, getting some storms coming in from the west. Albion, Belmont, getting stormed upon right now. Again, a strong storm moving through there. That formed in northern White County. Kind of working our way around the horn a little bit. Going down to the south. West Frankfort, Thompsonville area, getting a strong storm. Equality Junction, getting a storm as well. May have heard that rumble of thunder overhead. So far, no severe thunderstorm warning for Wayne County, but we do have severe thunderstorm warnings to our north, none to our south. Tornado watch in effect until 4 o'clock. But so far, no tornadic warned storms in our area. Mainly, they have been wind and hail producers. It's been the primary threat so far. Tornado risk is low, but we can't rule out the possibility of an isolated tornado or two. Imping report from Charleston, Illinois. Small branches, about an inch or less broken down up there. That just came in. Took about 3-inch limbs broken earlier in the Oakland area, just northeast of Charleston. So those are a couple of reports about damage up there. Tornado warned storms so far been to our north. I've not seen any in our southern region yet, which is very good news. Didn't mean to do that. The mouse want to travel around the world for a brief moment and come back. But we are seeing storms fire up near Albion, Crossville, Carmi area. A little further ahead of this line right here. So we'll see what happens later on down the line, later on down the road, as we'll see if this right here, these storms forming out ahead for Albion, Mount Carmel area, if they were to weaken, the storms moving through Fairfield at this time. And guys, I don't know if I follow this or not. I don't really follow this because I don't even know what the schedule is. I do not know if there's going to be any Little League ball games being played as well when you have a good rain like this. Maybe wash down unless they get the fields ready to go in a few hours. But That's something to keep in mind about. Um, as again, with this rain and everything, could put damper on the Little League festivities tonight, depending on where you're at, of course, and how much rain has fallen. But I will tell you that uh, probably your coach will probably be reaching out, or the guys that are in charge of Little League here locally uh, may send out an alert or something about that. So something to keep in mind about. Like I don't really follow because I don't really know the schedule. I have little cousins that play, and I need to go see them play though. I need to. 7 more minutes to go of the Richland and Lawrence County storm. So far, been no new updates. Time right now is 1:53. No new updates from Lincoln. The last update was at 1:14, so that's old. It's old information. 7 more minutes to go of the Clay County storm. So again, this area is underneath a severe thunderstorm warning, and they're pretty much clustered together. Flora, you guys are good. Clay City, you guys are good. Sailor Springs, the storm has moved past you. You guys are good. Albany still getting stormed upon. Lawrenceville, you got a storm moving through Calhoun. You've got a line coming in from the west. So, and then you have these storms down here, which are part of that special weather statement, where you see that blue shaped polygon at. I'll draw that blue shaped polygon for you. That way you see what I'm talking about. Keens, Wayne City, you guys are good. Sims, Johnsonville, Sisney, the storm has moved past you. Fairfield, it looks like the rain has let up. I'm actually hearing just kind of like light rain outside. It was coming down pretty good for a little bit. But I've noticed the rain has let up here. So the rain is letting up right now in Fairfield. Browns, Belmont, west of Mount Carmel. You got a storm right there. Crossville got a little storm that's popped up. And again, seeing some storms fire up ahead of this line a little bit. Thompsonville, West Frankfort. You guys get a storm down there. It's a strong storm. It's not severe. Time right now is what? 1:54. I have not had lunch yet. I was going to have lunch, and all of a sudden, these storms came about. So I'll go grab a bite to eat. I like going to Smash and Dash when I can. So I haven't had Smash and Dash in, oh man, been at least a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks probably. Kind of craving Smash and Dash here in town. So my stomach just rumbled by the way the mic may have picked it up. Oh goodness me! All right. Timer now is what, 1:55. Getting closer to 2:00. We'll see here. I'll hang out with you guys till about 2:00 and see if there's gonna be any more warnings being issued. Let me go ahead and go back here. Let me refresh Paducah's site. Tornado watch in effect until 4:00. But I'm not seeing any development as we look here at the St. Louis radar site. I'm not seeing anything to the west of us that's concerning. Let's go to Kansas City radar. We do have some storms over there that way. Let me kind of moving to the southeast. So, but we do have a 30% chance of rain tonight. Go around the horn a little bit. McQueensboro, you're getting stormed upon right now. Mill Shoals. Leading edge of the rain, Springerton, maybe sprinkling over there right now at the moment. Fairfield, getting some light rain at the moment. The heaviest part of the storm has moved past you to the northeast, probably over in the Jasper Township area. Golden Gate, guys are probably seeing some clouds coming in from the west, but not severe. Albion, you got stormed upon, but that storm has moved away. But you do have some storms to the west to at least keep an eye out for. Belmont, Mount Carmel. Belmont got a storm to the north of you. Crossville, you got a storm that's leaving your vicinity. Lawrenceville, you guys, let me see. Yep, we're on the Evansville radar site. Lawrenceville, you guys are getting rain and stormed upon. Albany, you're getting stormed upon still. Let's see. Clay City, Flora, Sandler Springs. You guys are good. Again, the storms have just moved out. Noble, you maybe sprinkling over there, maybe a little bit, but you guys are good. Heaviest part of the storms has moved past you. But it's almost over in Noble if it's still raining over there. Thompsonville, just kind of going down throughout the horn here. Equality Junction, you guys got a storm moving northeast. Thompsonville got a storm as well moving northeast. And it looks like severe thunderstorm warning issued for Lincoln, for Lawrence County, along with Crawford County until 2:15 and 1:56. Severe storms are located along a line extending from 6 miles northwest of Hudsonville to near Flat Rock to near Lawrenceville, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust radar indicated threat. Severe storms will be near Palestine, Hudsonville, Russellville, Lawrenceville, Vincennes Airport around 2 o'clock. Get tornado watch in effect until 4 o'clock. So again, hail about 3/4 of an inch or less. Wind 60 mile per hour, but 60 mile per hour wind gust is the biggest threat. And here's that severe thunderstorm warning polygon for Crawford and Lawrence counties. So Robinson getting stormed upon, Lawrenceville getting clipped right now. 2 more minutes to go of that Richland County storm. Seeing cells popping up here. They really have formed quickly. As we take a look here, we'll go back in time. So this is for about 50 frames. Zoom out a little bit more here just to show you the big picture. You just see how they exploded. Pretty crazy how that one cell that formed in the Pinckneyville area was moving northeast and it just weakened when it got to Mount Vernon, Illinois. How about that? So we have another severe thunderstorm warning on the board. This one is for the Mount Carmel area, Belmont as well. Paducah issuing this one for Wabash County until 2:30 at 1:59. A severe storm was located 7 miles west of Mount Carmel. Moving northeast at 45 miles per hour, 60 mile per hour wind gust. Radar indicated threat. Locations impacted include Mount Carmel, Allendale, and Belmont. Tornado watch in effect until 4 o'clock. This is part of those cells that formed not too long ago, moving northeast at 45. Keensburg also part of it. Maud as well. Mentioned Allendale. Pretty much all Wabash County underneath a severe thunderstorm warning. We've never really looked at the velocity data a whole lot. Let me go ahead, and I'm not seeing anything that's concerning to me regarding the velocity data. Go back here and show you. May have, for the Wayne County storm, we know it's not severe limits, severe levels. You kind of start to see the leading edge of it. May have a little bit of pocket of strong wind right there with that cell moving to the northeast there. But again, the good news is, as I mentioned it multiple times, no tornado warnings for southern Illinois for the region, which is good. Really had no tornadic warned storms so far. It's been mainly just to our north. I mean, Marshall was the closest. And then Springfield, Illinois, getting some tornadic activity up there. But that north of Terre Haute was underneath the tornado warning as well. You can still see it right over here, but that's really about it. Just kind of looking here. Ping pong ball size tail north of Terre Haute. We got an observed tornado. Check this out, guys. This is in the Mahomet area. I know this is to our north here, but Farmer City, Clinton, got a damaging tornado up there. Let's take a look here. Kind of go up north a little bit here, guys. And there's Farmer City right there. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I know that Fairfield years ago in the playoffs played Tremont. I don't think they took on Farmer City, but never been there, but I know where it's at. Let me take a look at the velocity data on this. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So you have, I know it's to our north, but this is northwest of Farmer City, near the Watkins area off of I-74. So got to couple it up there with that storm. And again, the tornadic activity's been to our north, and that was something that that the Storm Prediction Center talked about yesterday. I mentioned in the overlook there, in the preview, was that they were talking about how the further north you went, the greater the tornado threat. It seems like that's been holding steady here so far. Deer Creek, Mackinac area, that's got an observed tornado with it as well. Let us confirm that one. It's just to the southeast of Morton. Deer Creek, Mackinac, they've had some good athletes over the years up there. Let's take a look at the velocity data. I'm not really seeing anything that jumps up. Maybe I'm not. Am I not on the Lincoln radar? I am on the Lincoln radar, so I'm not really seeing anything. So could be a brief spin up. But that one near Farmer City, though, that one right there, you can see the couplet on that. So I was talking about earlier a few moments ago. That one, nice little couplet right there for that tornadic warning storm. Again, that one to our north here, outside of our region, but you guys can see what I'm getting at here regarding the storms to our north. Fairfield, by the way, you guys are good. I give Fairfield the all clear here. The storms moving out of Fairfield, moving towards Golden Gate. Mill Shoals, you got a storm on your back door along with Springerton. And so those areas getting stormed upon by a strong storm. Wabash County still underneath that severe thunderstorm warning. That went in effect for about 26 more minutes until 2:30. Storms down to our south, they are strong, but they're not severe at this point. Starting to see a little bit more development in the Christopher Ziegler area. White is back for you again. Try to get a little thunder shower trying to form just west of Benton right there. These storms are approaching the river, moving their way out. Let me see if there's an update here. Okay. Tornado watch still in effect until 4 o'clock. So less than 2 hours to go of that tornado watch. It has been trimmed. St. Louis was in it earlier, but they have trimmed that tornado watch. So Clay, Richland, Lawrence, Wayne, Edwards, Wabash, Jefferson, Hamilton, White counties underneath that tornado watch. You guys remember the meme about when you schedule vacation days, you schedule days off, like, you're at work, it's sunny outside, and then like when you have vacation days, it's like cloudy and stormy, like it just kind of rains and storms in your vacation. Yeah, it's my day off today from work, and this happens. So I'm happy to be here with you guys and talking weather and tracking storms. So if you had like any outdoor activities planned, and then all of a sudden like just get rains and storms upon, it's like the worst thing. Now, when we were in Colorado and Utah, we actually had some storms in the area. We actually had some rain. Weather was actually pretty decent, temperature wise. It didn't get hot till later in our trip. We did encounter 100-degree heat when we were out there in Utah last week. You just feel it too. Being out there in the desert and everything, that was crazy. Mount Vernon, Illinois, give you guys the all clear. Salem, Florida, Clay City, Noble. Only the rain is leaving you guys. You guys are good. Fairfield, you guys are good as well. Even though Barnhill, Mill Shoals, and Springerton getting stormed upon, but you just have it's a strong storm moving through. Let me see if there's an update on that severe weather, special weather statement. Okay. Still at 141 update. That's old information right there. Mount Carmel severe thunderstorm warning in effect. You guys until 2:30. No new update on that storm. Looks pretty potent though for sure. And it looks like they've extended up to Vincennes. So southwestern Knox County until 3:45. Of course, they're an hour ahead of us. 307, a severe storm is located near Lancaster or near Mount Carmel, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour, 60 mile per hour wind gust, quarter-sized hail. This is from the National Weather Service in Indianapolis. Locations impacted include Vincennes and Vincennes University. So Vincennes about to get stormed upon there. And that's due to this cell to the northwest of Mount Carmel, moving through Lancaster, approaching Allendale, moving northeast. And again, that's been a common trend with these storms, moving northeast about 45 to 50 miles per hour, moving at a pretty steady pace there. There's some storm chasers up there in the Farmer City area. Had a radar confirmed tornado for that one. All right, so it looks like here, guys, with the way things are quieting down in the Fairfield area, Mount Carmel. That's going to be moving over some rural area. And now time is what? 2:09. Hung in with you guys for a few more minutes, about 2:15. And then I'll probably just leave here. But anyway, yeah. These storms have weakened a little bit, and it's very encouraging because considering we were placed underneath the tornado watch, considering how these storms just exploded, but they just didn't get quite the what's the word I'm looking for? They didn't really get quite the tornadic juice. Nader juice is what Ryan Hall, y'all, calls it. Didn't really have any of that nader juice going there. However, though, counties to our north, certainly there's been some tornadoes up there in the Springfield area. So again, the further north you go, the greater the tornado threat. McCoynsboro got a storm coming in from the southwest. It is strong, but it's not severe. Ridgeway, New Haven, you got a storm just to the south of you. But again, these storms moving to the northeast, about 45 to 50 miles per hour. Tornado warning to the northwest of Indianapolis. Lafayette, yep. Indiana. Tornado warning up there. But overall, though, west of I-57, pretty quiet, pretty much. Nothing really to the west of St. Louis. Do have some storms over in Kansas City, north of Kansas City area, but not really seeing anything that is threatening to us from the west. Just a 30% chance of rain tonight. It was a higher chance earlier, but that chance has gone down a little bit. There's the radar here, guys, for you. Again, got a strong storm moving through Mills Shoals, Springerton. No warnings for it, but now you see the blue polygon. Again, that's a special weather statement. That's the National Weather Service posts that whenever there's a strong storm in the area. But these storms not meeting severe criteria at all, but they're definitely a pretty good amount of rain. A little bit of some pockets of strong gusty wind, maybe some small hail as well, but that just depends on where you're at and where the storm is at and everything. But Fairfield, it certainly rained pretty good here. The Fairfield Airport right now, 73 degrees. Visibility only 2 miles. You actually saw that too, by the way. Wind gusting 31 miles per hour, gusting up to 49. Now, given how quiet it is right now in Fairfield, that's old data, but kind of shows you exactly how strong of wind gusts they encountered out there at the airport. Mount Vernon, by the way, 86. 25 to 32 mile per hour wind gust. Numbers 213. I'll hang out with you guys for a couple more minutes. That Wabash County storm moving out of the area. We do have some more storms down in the south, but they're not severe. They're just strong at the moment. New Haven, you got a storm on your back door. McLeansboro got another little thunderstorm down your area, but it's strong. It's not severe. I'll be expecting some heavy rain, maybe some small hail with it. Tornado warning for Terre Haute area up there. Just kind of going around the horn here, seeing how these tornadic storms are doing. Just about to show you the full picture here of the U.S. Pretty much in our region and throughout the state of Illinois, moving into Indiana, we've been really the hotbed of action. All right, guys. So right now it's 2:14. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. Tornado watch in effect until 4 o'clock. I do expect to see that that tornado watch to be pretty much be lifted here because there's nothing to our west. The line of storms has moved through at the moment here. Still got some storms out there, but they're not nearly as numerous as they were about an hour ago when I started the live coverage here. So, but again, guys, thanks for tuning in. Always be weather aware. Always be ready to go. And also, don't forget about the hot weather coming in this weekend into early next week as well. Temperature is going to be forecast in the low 90s. So again, take it easy if you have to work outdoors. Always drink plenty of water. I talked about yesterday during the overview about how I have like a insulated bottle of water on hand. Always good to have that, like those stainless steel tumblers, those stainless steel water bottles that you see. They're really handy to have. So apply plenty of sunscreen on. Again, just take it easy and all that for the heat, for the hot weather that's coming our way, starting this weekend into early next week. But until then, though, guys, thanks for tuning in. And like I said, it's starting to calm down here a little bit. It's things are calming down. And so I'm going to be signing off here. So time right now is 2:15. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate the weather reports as well for those of you that posted in the live chat. But we do have some storms out there. But again, just activity starting to die down here as the stronger storms are moving out of our region. Still got a few storms out there, but not severe at this time. Till then, so long, guys. See ya.